video that I said I was going to do weeks before on L-Theanine for ADHD. Now, starting this out, I'm not a doctor. I am not telling you what or what not to do. And also the company that I represent, we do not one bit claim to cure, treat, or prevent disease. Okay? Okay. This is just information I am sharing from different doctors and practitioners out there who are qualified to talk about this and what has worked for me. So, I am a 45-year-old woman with inattentive ADHD. I was diagnosed at 39 years old. And when we look back at my life, it made perfect sense when the diagnosis came, even though I would have never have thought that is what I had. My brothers have ADHD, but they were your classic ADHD kids, right? That wasn't me. With that said, why L-Theanine? L-Theanine is an amino acid, okay? It is proven to increase, I got my notes here so I can get this right, alpha brain wave activity. So what that does when your alpha brain waves are working the way they should be, you are in a relaxed but alert state, okay? Oftentimes with ADHD, trying to be alert and trying to keep up with the things you need to keep up with can actually cause a lot of anxiety. So what L-Theanine does is kind of the best of both worlds. It like brings you into a calm state, but an energized and focused state, okay? So not this like state, crazy state, and then you're all anxious and giddy, but focused and alert, okay? And then during that, when we are more focused and alert but relaxed, that is when we are most productive as human beings, okay? The second thing L-Theanine does is it has the ability to lower or increase your neurotransmitters depending on what they need. So contrary to what a lot of people think, whether you're depressed or anxious, some people say, oh, this must be really low and this must be really high. It can kind of be all over the place, to be honest. Because with ADHD, oftentimes there are other mental health struggles going on. Not all the time, but often. So it has the ability to bring down the serotonin and the dopamine and even like GABA, however you want to say it. I always say GABA, or increase them, okay, depending on what they need. And again, what these do is it improves your mood, it helps your motivation, it helps your focus, and it also keeps you calm, all right? So I think that's really, really cool and really, really important to mention is that it will either have the ability to lower or increase those neurotransmitters as needed. Okay, so back to L-Theanine here. So again, when our neurotransmitters are working correctly, we are in a, again, relaxed but focused state, but also not sedated. So when we're up during the day, we want to be relaxed, but we want to be productive. We want to be alert. We want to be focused, and we want to have energy. Okay. We don't want to feel sedated. That's not what we want. All right. A third thing that L-Theanine can help do is reduce stress-related blood pressure. Okay. Again, a lot of anxiety caused by lack of focus and concentration and unrelenting thoughts and worries and whatnot can cause a lot of stress, and a lot of stress can cause stress-induced blood pressure. So L-Theanine has been shown to help reduce stress-induced blood pressure. Okay, another thing, a fourth thing that L-Theanine can do is improve your sleep. All right, so whether your sleep is being, interrupted or lowered in quality because of stress, chronic stress, or, there's other reasons too, but oftentimes that's a big one, okay? And then the more we stress about the stress and that we're not sleeping, that can be even worse. So it's proven to help with that, but it's also helps improve your dream quality. So when we're in a better pattern of sleep, we have our different REM cycles, and when those are cycling properly, we are getting better dream quality. So L-Theanine can help with that. One thing now is people oftentimes absolutely balk at the idea of taking more supplements. And I can understand that, even though I'm somebody that I've totally just accepted the fact that I have to do that to keep my health up. I can swallow some pills during the day. But for those who really, really get turned off by that, green tea is an excellent form of L-Theanine, but you have to remember, you have to make sure you know where your green tea is coming from, okay? Yes, our Mojo, which is our delicious mold-free nootropic coffee, also has green tea leaf extract in it. So that is one thing. I mean, it has other amino acids and B vitamins in it, but L-Theanine is one we really like to focus on with our Mojo because it gives us an alert but relaxed and focused state of mind, which helps our productivity. So if you are someone that loves coffee and doesn't want to swallow more pills, our Mojo is going to be perfect for you. Okay. This just keeps changing colors. I literally am not moving. I've got a little light on behind, but the last one looked blue and now it looks pink. I don't know. Anyway, the last question that I'm sure a lot of people are wondering is, yeah, but what about side effects? Okay, well, it's an amino acid. An amino acid is, first of all, things that our body naturally produces, but also things that our body needs, depending on what your body is struggling with and what isn't functioning correctly in your body and what you're lacking in your diet and all sorts of things. So, you want to be taking L-Theanine, obviously, in the healthiest form possible. Okay, you can get this through foods. You can get this through green tea, right? You can get it in our Mojo. Hello. And you can also still get a free mug this month. But are there side effects? Typically, no. Typically, no, there are not. Now, just like anything, there's always that possibility of somebody who is extremely, extremely sensitive and maybe at a higher dose of L-Theanine, it could cause maybe some sedation in them, like not the focus and concentration, but not with like the energy piece to it. Okay. I've literally never talked to anyone that's ever happened to, but apparently it has. So we have to obviously say that. And the second thing would be probably the quantity, and quality matters, but someone with very, very, very sensitive digestive issues or very, very, very sensitive, like leaky gut, there could be some digestive distress. Again, never heard of that happening to anyone that's taken it. I know a lot of people that have taken L-Theanine. I have taken L-Theanine for like a long time. 20 years probably, maybe 15, I don't know, something like that. Not consistently, not all the time, but again, because remember, you're getting L-Theanine also in some of your foods if you're eating a very, very healthy diet. And now with my Mojo, I am actually not supplementing an additional L-Theanine because I know I'm getting that in my Mojo, and I'm also getting that in my Balance, which is my multivitamin. Which, by the way, our Balance, because it is so clean and so chelated, fermented, completely whole food based, that multivitamin actually helps your body absorb nutrients from your foods better as well. Okay, just like our Enrich, but our Balance does that too with being of how it's made. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it on possible side effects. But like I said, never heard of it happening, but got to put it out there. So that is my bit on L-Theanine and ADHD. Share this with anyone that you think would like to hear it.